Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, XRP is gearing up for a massive November launch date. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, as we wind down the month of October, boy, have we seen some movement out of XRP, and in a big way. In fact, we have not had a monthly close this strong for literally months and months and months. And in fact, guys, the anticipation for November is literally off the charts because there are some number of things happen in November that a lot of folks believe if they get absolutely resolved and done, it is going to be absolute launch date and the start of a major, massive move for Ripple and perhaps the catalyst for the beginning of the next bull run. Guys, just take a look at this article right over here. A pivotal moment for Ripple, unraveling the possibilities of an IPO announcement at Ripple Swell in Dubai. And this just came out today, October 31st, 2023. Just take a listen to this. Ripple's anticipated Swell conference in Dubai is generating buzz in the XRP community with the speculation that the company might announce its intentions to go public via an initial public offering. Community discussions and Ripple's recent job listings for a senior shareholder communications manager have intensified the possibility of an imminent IPO announcement. Listen down here, right down here. As Ripple prepares to host its esteemed Swell conference in Dubai in the coming weeks, the air is filled with anticipation and speculation, particularly regarding Ripple's potential announcement of going public. Now, guys, right now, Ripple is valued at $15 billion as a unicorn, pre-IPO, just private equity. Now that is absolutely massive in and of itself. But guys, think about this. That is not even taking into account the XRP that Ripple holds in escrow. And that's why there's so much anticipation on the IPO, because many people believe the valuation for Ripple is going to go off the charts in an IPO. Now listen to this right here. So the XRP community, buzzing with excitement, is closely monitoring the event, eager to decipher what Ripple's next big move might be. A prominent figure in the XRP community, Wrath of Kahneman, has taken a leading role in discussing the potential outcomes of the Swell conference. Wrath of Kahneman, alongside other enthusiasts, has pinpointed 4 key developments that might arise from this event, with an initial public offering being the most anticipated. And here we go. This year's Swell may be very significant. Don't know what might be announced, but there are possibilities. IPO, a VARA license, a CBDC, stablecoin tokenization, new users. After a year of silence, we may gain more detail if Ripple still consider itself primarily a payment company. Now, he just made that on October 27, 2023. The ongoing discussions around Ripple's potential IPO have gained momentum following the company's recent victories in its lengthy legal battles, and of course we know with the SEC. Furthermore, Ripple's job listings for a senior shareholder communications manager has added fuel to the fire, suggesting that preparations for an IPO might already be underway. The community's conviction in Ripple's eventual move to go public has heightened the expectations for an official statement at an event as pivotal as Swell. Ripple's history of utilizing such significant platforms to make major announcements only serves to reinforce these speculations. Set to take place on November 8th and 9th of 2023, Ripple Swell promises to be a melting pot of innovative minds from the blockchain, cryptocurrency, financial services, and economic policy sectors. The two-day event aims to foster discussions around the intersections of crypto technology and trading systems, offering attendees valuable insights into the future of digital payments and cash. And guys, it is a networking opportunity of a lifetime for those that absolutely are invited to attend Ripple Swell, because you can't just go there. You have to write into Ripple and receive an official RSVP invitation to actually attend. And they are trying to put together major players in this space so that they're networking and interacting with one another and building out this broader ecosystem. It is amazing. Topics on the agenda include the future of crypto, central bank digital currencies, payments, compliance, regulation, and more, promising a comprehensive exploration of the current financial landscape. With over 600 attendees, 80 speakers, and representation from more than 40 countries, Ripple Swell is poised to be a landmark event in the crypto world. Aside from IPO speculations, the XRP community is also keen on Ripple's commentary regarding the acquisition of a virtual assets regulatory authority license, its endeavors in central bank digital currencies, advancements in stablecoin and tokenization. Guys, we're talking about the tokenization of real world assets, and the introduction of new users to the Ripple services. As the date draws near, all eyes are on Ripple, eagerly awaiting the revelations that Swell might bring. Guys, every time we have had a Swell conference from Ripple, there have been some major, massive announcements and buildup in this space. And I'll tell you what, if IPO is going to be announced and we can get a date out of them for when they plan on doing it, it is going to be massive. Now, one thing to consider when you're considering an IPO is most folks believe that before an IPO can happen, settlement in this case between the SEC and Ripple has to take place. Well, guys, just take a look at this article right over here. Crunch time in SEC versus Ripple saga, a high stakes legal showdown. And again, this one just came out today, same author. Now listen to this. The ongoing legal battle between the SEC and Ripple intensifies as the November 9th deadline for a joint proposal on briefing schedule regarding remedies looms, with the SEC aiming for a $770 million settlement fee for Ripple's alleged sale of unregistered securities. Now listen to this. Former SEC Chair Jay Clayton's remarks in Squawk Box interview have ignited a strong reaction from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, emphasizing the high stakes and the charged atmosphere of the legal confrontation. Well, guys, one of the things to consider is in the library case, the SEC was out there looking for multiple tens of millions of dollars in settlement. You know what it actually came down to? I think it was something like $123,000 or $130,000. It was from that to that when it came to final amounts that were absolutely paid in that. And I'm telling you guys, I don't think it's going to be a $770 million deal, especially when they drop their charges in suit against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. And they lost the XRP in and of itself being a security. And really all they would be potentially going after for an appeal is the programmatic sales, which they're not even guaranteed to win. So I think in this settlement phase, Ripple has a whole lot of leverage that they can come after, because I do not believe for 1 second that the SEC wants to go to trial. And remember, in an appeal, guys, there's no new evidence, no new witnesses, none of that kind of stuff. They would have to bring it to trial. I'm telling you, I do not believe they want to do that and literally put these guys on the stand like Jay Clayton, like Bill Hinman, and on and all the like, and Steven Narioff coming out whistleblowing like crazy. Guys, I think we're going to see a settlement, and many folks believe that settlement will happen in the month of November. Now listen to this right down here. The ongoing legal skirmish between the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission and Ripple has taken a riveting turn as the crypto community keenly observes every move, seeking to decipher the SEC's motives behind its actions. This weekend, XRP witnessed a slight gain of 0.33%, closing the session at what? 54.51. And now today, guys, look, we have breached 60 cents and it is moving fast. The crypto market's focus, however, remained fixed on the unfolding legal drama. Jay Clayton, the former SEC chair, has found himself at the center of attention following an interview with Squawk Box. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, did not hold back in expressing his frustrations, calling out what he perceives as glaring hypocrisy in Clayton's statement. Garlinghouse highlights the intense legal battle's gravity, referencing Clayton's role. Get this, guys, and this is what really happened. I was there. We saw it because we were buying XRP long before the SEC dropped its lawsuit. And we're talking about Clayton's role in initiating the lawsuit against Ripple and then promptly leaving office. The very day that the lawsuit was filed against Ripple, Clayton left office as the chair of the SEC. It was absolutely pathetic. Clayton's remarks in the interview underscores the necessity for the SEC to be challenged by the courts to ensure due diligence in case selection. What a load of hooey when you consider what Clayton did on his last day as the chair of the SEC, literally voting, knowing, and he had gotten already all kinds of communiques saying, listen, you don't want to go forward with this. It sets a bad precedent. It's going to give Ethereum a free pass and on and on and on. But guys, they had their own motivations and out the door they went and they dropped the lawsuit on the way. And that's what happened. And this is sheer hypocrisy. Now, it sparked a flurry of responses. Now, John E. Deaton, amicus curiae attorney and founder of Crypto Law US, echoed Garlinghouse sentiments and commending his restraint and highlighting the challenges of navigating today's complex fintech landscape. That is for sure. I'll tell you what, Brad Garlinghouse has proven himself to be an absolute class act in the face of the kind of opposition that he was facing, and in fact personally being sued for hundreds of millions of dollars by the SEC, and knowing all the while the underhanded double dealings that went on, because of course he knows what went on behind closed doors like the rest of them do, but he's not in the position where he can absolutely disclose that publicly. And so it's no small wonder, and the amount of restraint that this guy has shown as a CEO is truly phenomenal, and we are so lucky to have him there. Now, let's just take a look down here, because I almost read that last paragraph over again. As the legal proceedings advance, listen to this subtitle: the clock is ticking, November 9th, and search for a resolution. As the legal proceedings advance, all eyes are on the impending November 9th deadline. As per the court's order for the SEC and Ripple to either agree on a briefing schedule regarding remedies or request the court to set one. The backdrop of these legal maneuvers in the SEC's pursuit of a substantial $770 million settlement fee from Ripple for allegedly selling unregistered securities to institutional investors. Ripple, armed with the potentially game-changing documents related to the infamous Hinman speech, wherein former SEC Director William Hinman stated that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities, appears to be in a position of strength. You had better believe it, guys. They got all the dirty laundry right out there. They just slide it right across the table and right underneath the SEC's nose, just to smell the stench of it, because I'll tell you, it reeks to the high heavens. The SEC's multiple attempts to shield the Hinman documents have been thwarted by the court's orders, adding a layer of complexity to the ongoing legal saga. Guys, what we're about to see in November, I think, could be absolutely stupendous. And a lot of folks out there literally believe, listen, they are probably going to come to some settlement conclusion, and it could happen in the month of November. If we get an IPO at that time, boy, it is going to be something else. Now, just check this article out right here. What's next for XRP? Analysts eye $1.36 target in November. From where we're sitting now, that is a big time move. And like I said at the beginning, guys, November could be the very beginning, the very start of our absolute launch date, when we start to literally take off and start moving up through those clouds, hitting the outer atmosphere, and boom, we are gone all the way across this solar system. I'll tell you what. Anyhow, listen to this. In a remarkable 2-week sprint, XRP has witnessed a 17% surge, reaching 57 cents. And guys, it's way beyond that. We've got 62 cents today, fueled by positive developments in the ongoing Ripple versus SEC lawsuit and an overall bullish crypto market. As October draws to a close, investors are keenly eyeing November, historically a month, by the way, for significant movement for XRP. According to crypto rank data, November has traditionally been kind to XRP, boasting an average return of 77.3%. However, the median return tempers expectations at a negative 10.2%, underscoring the market's inherent unpredictability. Guys, it's the same volatility that gives us the opportunities to make life-changing gains in this space. But remember, guys, this is where I tell you, you go out there and you research it. Build up your own confidence because, hey, the deal is this. These markets all represent risk. Now, greater risk, greater reward, greater potential for loss. But I'll tell you, guys, like I say, we have investigated. I can share my convictions with you, but I can't give them to you. But for me and for Judy, I'm telling you, we are absolutely convinced. Now, notably, November 2020 marked a staggering 178.3% gain for the digital asset XRP. The upcoming month presents a fork in the road. Will XRP ascend towards the coveted dollar mark, or will it retract to levels around 52 cents? Cryptocurrency analyst Crypto Insight UK has cast a vote of confidence, projecting a climb to $1.36 by mid-November should XRP break a critical resistance level. As speculation mounts, only certainty is the market's volatility. XRP's journey through November remains an enigma, with historical data serving as a guide but not a guarantee. Of course, guys, there are no guarantees in anything. Hey, we're not even guaranteed to wake up tomorrow. We think we will. We hope we do, but we're not guaranteed that. But guys, I'll tell you what, just put your thinking caps on. Look down the road at the absolute fundamentals alone. Forget about the speculation side of it. Did any of us get into XRP, at 10, 11, 20, 27, 17, or, 50, 52, 55 cents so we could sell it at $1.36? Not too many, I'm sure. But guys, I'll tell you what, this is where you go out and, like I say, you take your own bite out of this marketplace. You do what you got to do to build up and investigate it for yourselves. But for me and for Judy, as far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen in this space, I've been there to watch it, guys. Tinker along. All of a sudden, one day, bam, off to the races it went. And in fact, back there in December of 2020, the price of XRP dropping to 17.48 cents. 4 months later, it was $1.97 with an SEC lawsuit on it and being delisted from every U.S. exchange save Uphold. It was monumental. But I'll tell you what, guys, I think what's going to come in November could be absolutely mind-blowing and literally leave people standing in the dust with their mouths hanging open, to be sure. So guys, something that I love to tell you is that one of the best decisions that Judy and I made is that we got our plan in place before that last bull run absolutely took off. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one, for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, this is the video I have for you today, and as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Hey, don't forget to put your comments right down there in the comment section and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our regularly released videos. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.